It has become obvious that Coach Meyer is a force to be reckoned with in college football. His first 15 years as head coach have featured 3 national championships and a record 165 wins against 29 losses, for an average .85 winning percentage. His career so far has been full of accomplishment, achievement, and success for which few can compare.
45-3 in the 48 games when his team has had more than 1 week to prepare for an opponent. His career winning percentage is a downright silly, ludicrous, ridiculous 85+%. That's among all active coaches with at least 10 years at an FBS school. But don't rely on those numbers. Go straight to the source. We asked Ohio State players how they would best describe their head coach.
Playing for Coach Meyer is challenging, but it's the best. It's intense. It's hard every day. He expects your best every day. Every time you walk in the facility, he expects your best. And he's a perfectionist. You get a lot better playing for him. He challenges you to be the best player you could be.
It's intense. Coach Meyer is always call him a CEO of college football. You know, he is a man who expects a lot, demands a lot, but you know what? You know, if you got something going on, he'll come to you and love you, and that's the kind of coach you want to be with.
It's kind of crazy playing for Coach Meyer, you know, knowing his history with college football, and, you know, he's a living legend, you know, one of the coaches that can truly say that. And, you know, he's an honest guy, and he just tries to bring the best out of every single player.
It takes a little something to be special, Don. It takes a little something special to be a great player. We don't have enough great players. The hell with that. We don't want to coach average. I don't want to be around you. Why be around average? Did you push yourself to be great today? Did you do it? If you didn't do it, you lost today. We ain't got many days to lose. We're going to push your ass like it's never been pushed. Because what you got in you, we're going to find out, Kenny. I'm going to find out. And if there's a touch of greatness in there, how cool would that be?
Urban Meyer has become one of the best coaches in college football, and I've been following his career for a while now. I chose to do my multimedia presentation on him because he brings so much passion, energy, and intensity to his job every day. He expects excellence from himself, his coaching staff, and his players. He brings out the best in those around him, both on and off the field. Urban Meyer's success comes from developing and overseeing a program culture that requires accountability, promotes respect, prepares young men for life after football, and develops football skill sets and talents at an unsurpassed rate. His program has produced 26 NFL draft picks the last 4 years, including 7 first-round picks and a record number of draft picks through the second, third, and fourth rounds of the 2016 NFL Draft. Coach Meyer has made big contributions to the field of sport, building and sustaining successful football programs at every school he's been to. His teams are never in the spotlight for doing anything negative. His programs have not gotten busted for illegal recruiting or breaking any other NCAA violations. He teaches his players and coaches how to do things the right way, all the time, whether it's on the field, in the classroom, or in the community. This sustained success and positivity that surrounds his programs has helped him become one of the best recruiters in college football. He believes that each of his players has the potential to be great, and he works tirelessly each day to unlock that greatness. Some of his players have been quoted saying that Coach Meyer believed in them more than they believed in themselves. I am already applying several of Coach Meyer's leadership philosophies in my high school football program. We have adopted a similar blueprint to Ohio State's for how we will continue to build our culture. We are committed to 3 core principles that we believe will guide us in achieving our goals. These principles include relentless effort, competitive excellence, and the power of the unit. Coach Meyer also talks about eliminating BCD from your program. BCD stands for blaming, complaining, and defending. He trains his leaders in his program to identify, address, and eliminate any BCD to build upon a positive culture. Great leaders make great choices every day, regardless of the circumstance. They make choices that will benefit the team. Urban Meyer has provided his players with a simple formula that will help them make the best possible choices. The formula is E plus R equals O. Event plus response equals outcome. We don't have control over the events in life, and we don't have direct control over the outcomes. But what we do have control over is how we respond. I talk about this formula every day with my players. The sun might be out and it's up to 85 to 90 degrees. Can we control how hot it will be? No. The easy choice will be to let the heat get to you and let it affect your effort and energy. Or you can choose to respond by persevering through the heat with relentless effort and energy. It's all about how you respond. There are many other leadership philosophies that Coach Meyer has shared with the world. He has written a book that I suggest all coaches read, regardless of the sport you coach and the age of athletes you coach. It gives an inside look on what Coach Meyer believes has helped him build and sustain his programs. It provides several resources on leadership development theories, which are simplistic enough for any coach to use. The book is called Above the Line: Lessons in Leadership and Life from a Championship. I have learned a great amount while researching Coach Meyer, and I am intrigued by his ability to consistently build and sustain championship programs. I look forward to following the rest of his career, and I strive to be the type of coach and leader he is for my players.
There are no shortcuts. You want to become a great football player, not a good one, a great football player, you simply outwork your opponent.